This is the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Ese Ufoma with the news. And on the news update, we begin with the economy. Artificial intelligence is set to play a crucial role in shaping Nigeria's economy, industries, and society. Speaking at the 12th Digital Africa Conference and Exhibition 2024 in Abuja, AI expert Tayo Showale stressed the need for developers to adopt AI mechanisms across various sectors to strengthen the nation's economy. Other speakers also urged African countries to contribute their quota to the continent's technological advancements. Let's take a look at the report.
I've enjoyed the conversation. I think that these conversations need to be had. There is definitely a gap between our understanding of what artificial intelligence is and can do and how we currently use it. So this is a conversation that needs to be had multiple times, so it's good. I think the biggest advantage, the biggest benefit of AI is increased efficiency. There are very many things today that you just need to spend hours figuring out how to do before actually now doing, and you need to spend more hours iterating and reiterating that. AI today can help you sort of figure out where to look, how to save time, how to do things better, how to iterate. It can help you figure out gaps in your own thought process. It can be your ideas partner, right? And even though they say ideas are a dime a dozen, you know that most ideas fail. So you need something. You always need someone. You always need an environment where you can have these conversations. You can, reiterate, reinvent the ways that you think about stuff. And this is, I think, the biggest benefit for anyone that is looking to innovate.
Ensuring data privacy and security in the age of AI, we must comply with the Nigeria Data Protection Commission Act. The demo speaker was saying that you don't have a problem with data privacy and data protection, that they don't process data. But the truth is, once you collect data, you process data. So please, demo speaker, Quantum, we are waiting for you at the Nigeria Data Protection Commission to come and register with us and let us know what your processes are about. Thank you. Now, you must comply with some sections, no matter what sector you are or what you're looking at. You must comply with sections on principles of processing of data. You must comply with section on lawful basis. So why are you getting that data? What lawful basis? What law is giving you that power to get that data? You must comply with consent. Now, for the demo, what he said was they present it to you, and then you by yourself consent. You consent by saying you want to use it or you use it. But I don't know, I've not looked at that. Does it actually, even if I want to use your solution, is there a place where I can understand exactly what it is you're going to be using my data for? How you're going to be using my data? So even that consent requirement and the mechanisms ought to be in place, even if I just, say I want to use it. It's not just by me saying I want to use it or me going on it. There must be consent requirements that we are able to look at.
Following the sudden hike in petrol price nationwide, which has sparked crises and uncertainties in the country, an expert in the petroleum industry, Professor Wumi Eledare, has asked President Bola Tinubu to relinquish his hold on the Ministry of Petroleum and appoint a substantive minister. Eledare, who revealed this to journalists during an interview, added that letting go of the position will allow transparency in the industry and also boost effectiveness. Our correspondent Chat Moses shares more details. The report.
Professor Eledare further stated that the federal government must not take the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited as their cash cow. He advocated that spendings outside the budgetary system should be avoided, while they adopt government principles of the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. He further lamented that lack of transparency has taken over the country's oil sector. For Value Chain TV, Chat Moses reporting.
Away from that now, the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, has called on the federal government to reverse the planned implementation of the increase in price of the premium motor spirit. This was disclosed by the NLC President, Joe Ajaero, in reaction to the ongoing speculations that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has authorized hike in the price of petrol. NLC, in a 5-point demand, said the various organs of the union will meet to take further action if the government fails to heed to its demands. And now on health, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has recognized primary health care as the cornerstone of the health sector. The Chief of Health of UNICEF Nigeria, Dr. Eduardo Celades, said this in Dutse, Jigawa State at a 2-day media dialogue and field trip event. The event, which focused on strengthening PHC systems, was organized by UNICEF and the Child Rights Information Bureau of the Federal Ministry of Information. Prior to the event, a Memorandum of Understanding was signed in 2022 between the Jigawa State Government, the Federal Government, the Nigeria Governors Forum, Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance and UNICEF to improve the routine immunization and PHC systems and reduce deaths, particularly among women and children. And now on business news, the Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria has sued the federal government to court and challenged the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) directives that point-of-sale POS operators should register their activities or face prosecution. Our correspondent Anastasia Adeze completes the story.
Recall that Value Chain TV News had earlier reported that the federal government, through the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC), had issued a 2-month registration deadline for POS companies to register their agents, merchants, and individuals in line with legal requirements and the directives of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN). The Commission's reasons include frequent fraud incidents involving POS terminals and the plans to stop trading in cryptocurrency or any virtual currency by the CBN. However, the National General Secretary of the Association of Mobile Money and Banks Agents in Nigeria, Oluwasegun Ilegbide, argued that the registration requirement imposed by CAC violated the provision of the Companies and Allied Matters Act, Laws of the Federal Government of Nigeria, 2004. Which explicitly states that CAC has no jurisdiction over individuals not operating as a company. For Value Chain TV, Anastasia Adeze reporting.
On the international scene, the Minister of Petroleum Resources, Gas, Ekperikpe Ekpo, has disclosed that the China Road and Bridge Corporation has entered into a critical project agreement with its Nigerian counterpart, Brass Fertilizer and Petrochemical Company Limited. Ekperikpe Ekpo made this known on his X handle, where he said agreement was signed during the ongoing forum on China-Africa cooperation in China. He also added that the agreement reflects President Tinubu's agenda to drive industrial growth and energy security in the country. On sports, Ademola Lookman, the 26-year-old Atlanta player, has been shortlisted for the prestigious Ballon d'Or award, as pronounced by France Football magazine. Lookman is the only African player among the 13 nominees, notably 8-time winner Lionel Messi and 5-time winner Cristiano Ronaldo are both absent from this year's list. In other sport news, Nigeria's under-20 women's football team, the Falconets, suffered a 1-3 defeat to Germany in their second Group D match at the ongoing 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Colombia. The victory moved Germany to the top of the group with 6 points, while Nigeria remained in second place with 3 points from their earlier win over South Korea. And that concludes the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Ese Ufoma. Thanks for joining us.